What's up, chat? Well, I finally did it. Got a new toy over here. First 12Valve, also first YouTube video. So proud of both of those, I think. We'll see here, but yeah, I just wanted to walk you through this guy. It's pretty unique, not your typical second gen 12Valve. But yeah, let's walk through that real quick. So the body is a 99, was a V10 gasser, and the previous owner slapped a 96 12-valve in there, resealed, probably about 35,000 miles on it maybe. So yeah, it does have the back door that opens, so that's a cool feature. Also married to a NV5600 6-speed transmission, 4x4, and I really don't know how much depth and detail I want to get into this one because I can rabbit hole naturally, so forgive me if I do. But we will get into some high level points, and I guess things that I would like to touch on about this build, right? Because I don't know, I've had 3 of these, and I've had a 21 Ram 3500 that I sold recently, about, I don't know, 2 months ago. Bought this guy and a Harley. I'm sure you'll see that on the channel. But yeah, the body only has 155 and change on it. There's been a lot of things. This truck's like pieced together. It's like the Frankenstein, you know. It was completely kind of pulled apart. You'll see that. We'll get into that here in a minute. But there's a lot of little things that I'm gonna have to do to get it to kind of how I want it. It wasn't always sitting like this either. It wasn't leveled, but I did put a 2.5-inch Carlisle suspension. Wasn't like a commuter or a backcountry or a pin top or anything like that. I just kind of pieced my own thing together. Didn't feel like dropping, you know, a fat 5 rack on suspension right now. So I just did coils and then shocks all around, an Apex track bar, and then the Carlisle sway bar end links as well. But the kit, like, you can just build it as you go. So I'll do the Adapacks later for the rear. Next is the Synergy steering linkages coming up here, I don't know, a few weeks. I did a redhead steering box, so like, man, that's the steering, like, slop is completely gone. You could drive the truck with a tow if you wanted to, but she still wants to like wander all over the road. So we got to get that steering on here pretty soon. It's just little by little. It is a project truck, but it's also my daily driver. I really don't know why I do this to myself. I have like a toxic relationship with these trucks, I swear. I've had 2 others, and I love them and hate them at the same time equally. But they cause me as much stress as they do joy, and it's kind of toxic. But yeah, so let's walk through this thing. So I do believe it's got some 4th gen wheels on there. Walking around to the front, but you'll see here it's got the Carlisle springs with the shocks, and the end links for the sway bar. And my goodness, those bushings are shot. They gotta go. Yeah, but all this will be replaced eventually. I don't really care about cosmetics right now. I do just want to make the truck safe and reliable for being, it's honestly a daily driver here in DFW. But like, you can see the external, I guess the previous owner tried to debadge and it didn't go too hot, but for the majority of the part, the body's in pretty good condition. Lines are straight. Does have a few ripples down the side here. I haven't even washed this thing once, and that's kind of beside me. I don't know what's going on there. Do I care? Do I not? I don't know. Anyways, that bumper's got to go, and it will eventually. I don't know what to do yet, what route I really want to take the looks of this truck, but again, not priority at the moment. But if you do have any ideas, or like, hey, this would be great or look good, just drop them below. I will say this truck's a leaker, man. Like, I do get that 12 valves leak. But man, the driveway, it's only been a month now, and geez, you would think it's been there for 10 years. Headlights gotta go. I guess I lost a hubcap somewhere. I don't know, but that's whatever. I don't really care too much. She is a cool truck. I think my favorite part about it is the fact that it's a 12 valve married to a 6-speed. I mean, so cool. I've had two 24 valves. One of them I converted to a 6-speed, but never a 12 valve. So there's lots to learn, or not, I'm not sure. But let's dive into the interior and see what that looks like. I'll pop the hood here in a second and we can get all the ins and outs and the little details. Like I was saying, there's a lot of little things that I need to get to before I can, I don't know, call this truck good in my, you get it. Starting with the passenger side, yeah, let's just start off the top here. So this truck, as I mentioned at the beginning, it was a 99, or it is a 99 gasser body anyways, but it had the tan interior, and you can see that here, right? Seat belts, covers, but like all this was tan and all this was tan, according to my understanding, right? Like previous owner went and bought black vinyl dye and hit everything with this black dye, seats included. So that's why this stuff is here, stuff like that. That's got to go. That's just, to me, no, I don't, not my thing. And the headliner, some Hugh Hefner ass stuff going on in here, but not my style, not a priority either, so it doesn't really matter. But yeah, I plan to get new seats. Oh, this is cool. That doesn't look like a 99, right? Yeah, because no, he replaced the whole dash with a 96 interior. And it's kind of cool. I mean, you got CarPlay. You got gauges, but like the red, again, I have the pillar, so I could probably do a short on, you know, replacing that pillar. But he also, this isn't from a 96, but it doesn't fit, so he put this rope to bridge the gap there, so that's gonna come off. This will be back to a 99 because it just doesn't fit. It doesn't go. I'm missing a visor, whatever. This eyebrow is low as shit. It doesn't bother me, actually. I like it, but I gotta redo it. There was a sticker over here and it's kind of messed up the tint, whatever. But also, these are from a 96, the pillars. So what he did was try to put rope here with some super glue and ran the rope all the way down the side, all the way across the window, and then up here, and there's just a lot of glue residue everywhere. I'm sure you can, well, it's kind of hard to see that, but yeah, there's glue residue everywhere. That's got to go. This guy is broken. The two tabs are broken. I don't even want to pull that off because, yeah, carpet doesn't really fit too well, but I gave it a good vacuum and it doesn't look like it, and that's okay. I will get to that later. Oh, let's get in here for a second. Gotta go. What else? I know the lighting's probably terrible, but yeah, again, vinyl dye. This, I think, was from a ZF, one of those Ford manuals, and I haven't even pulled this off. I probably will to replace the transmission fluid, but that'll come later. But yeah, let's go around to the other side real quick. All right, driver's side. I think this guy, you kind of have to like push it in, pull it out simultaneously. It's a trick. These trucks are funny. I have no idea. I do like that it's got the power stuff, right? But you can see, here we go again with that dye. Seats are trash. They gotta go be replaced. So I'm gonna see if a 5th gen from like a crew cab, not even a crew cab, one of those club cab 5th gen 1500s. I want to see if a seat from that truck fits in here. That'll be interesting. I'll probably vlog that. These guys need to be reupholstered 100%. These door panels, they got to go. But like I said, I already have this pillar sitting at the house. I just need to, you know, go home and do it. But there are a lot of little things, like, for example, speedometer doesn't work, not hooked up. Mileage is off probably about 5 grand. Tachometer works when it wants to, but it kind of bounces, and then it'll tag, and then it'll bounce again, and it'll differ if you hit like the AC. The fuel gauge doesn't really work. He said it did, but it's not really accurate. So I just have a fuel log that I'm kind of guesstimating because I don't have a working speedometer to track my mileage. So, fancy switches, heated mirrors, fog lights for the front bumper, and an aftermarket fan, which you'll see right now when we pop the hood. But the good thing is it blows cold AF. The heat is pretty sub. It doesn't really blow hot, which is fine for now, but that might suck in the 3 cold days of winter that we do get. There's some rattling going on in this guy. I don't really know where it's coming from, but we'll have to address that. Yeah, another thing I forgot to mention is the brake light always stays on as well. It's got the posi lock, that's cool. Front drive shaft is currently missing. The U-joints need to be replaced, so that's in my garage. But yeah, let's get under the hood here. Europe, it's typical 12 valve, I guess, you know. I really haven't looked and dove into this, but it is studded. That's cool. You can see those there. Truck runs great, honestly. It's really good. I've put quite a bit of miles on it so far in a month. I've been to Houston, back to Fort Worth. Yeah, I drove it to, oh my gosh, I'm blanking. But anyways, work is about an hour one way, and I take it to work almost every day. This guy's got to be fixed. It's pretty leaky. This is funny. Just an aftermarket fuse box. It's the wiring for me. Like, this is kind of fucking loose, and I don't like that too much. But this is just a whole rat's nest to address one of these days. I will end up taking it to a shop, I guess, to pull the motor. I just don't have the proper tools, or my, you know, you'll see, but my driveway is crazy slanted, so I can't really just pull a motor. Plus, I don't know if I would just be riding my bike or what, but you can see all those wires back there. Just a lot of things to get to, a lot of little things, like the speedometer. I'm not even sure, like, I'm gonna have to figure out, because this rear axle is a Dana 80 now. This guy snapped on him in first gear, replaced the entire axle. High mileage, has a little bit of whine. We'll probably have to dive into that. I'm gonna probably pull that pumpkin soon, front and rear, and replace the fluids at least, and assess it, see what we're working with. Probably do a fast with a sump here soon. Maybe address the fuel issue. Hopefully it's just a wiring thing, I don't know. But going back, see how I rat holed? Going back, I think the Dana 80s or like the 99s had the speed sensor on the rear axle. You correct me if I'm wrong. And then the older trucks had the speed sensor on the transfer case. So I'm still trying to figure out what to do, best way to go about it. But look at that muffler, man. That's like a freaking cannon, dude. I think I'm gonna straight pipe it and put like a twister resonator. That's what I did with the 24 valve. It sounded great, and you could still talk in the cab. This truck's pretty freaking quiet. And I'll get her started for you. The truck didn't come with an exit exhaust. It just, so I basically just bought a tip and slapped it on like that. I didn't even do anything to the exhaust, but yeah, let's turn it on. And being that this truck's pieced together, there's no neutral safety switch, so I don't even have to press the clutch in. I can just make sure this guy is out of gear, turn the key, forward without pressing the clutch. That was a little longer than I wanted it to be. I'm gonna redo that because my Bluetooth popped on, but yeah, let's go. No clutch. Oh, hands in the way, sorry guys. Yeah, see, tach's working because it wants to. Gauges, you know, they work. These guys work. I don't know about this one. I need to run and trace all that stuff. I do need to trace the wires for the speedometer. I have no idea. Just a lot of little things. This has got to go. The weather stripping's got to go. The seat's got to be reupholstered. The headliner's got to go. I need a visor. Speedo sensor, speedo sensor. I gotta make sure, I don't know where the tach, what the issue with the tach is. Just a lot of little things, right? Like, I don't want to keep the carpet. I don't know what's going on, honestly. Gotta go. Those are tan and these are black. I don't know. But you know what? Hey, it's all good. Solid. She does roll quite a bit of coal. I don't know if that's a good thing or a bad thing, but she's timed at about 18.5 degrees. Missing the antenna, and I mean, like, all the way through the back of the radio. It's gone. These gotta go. There's your aftermarket fan. So when it's hot and you're in traffic, I like to turn it on then. I'll show you the steering box. Put a little bit of anti-seize. That's pretty much it. I'm sure I missed about 62 things, but we'll get to them over time as this channel builds. I love feedback. I love criticism. I don't have feelings when it comes to taking shit personally. You're not gonna hurt my feelings. You can call me a wannabe mechanic. You can call me all the names. I've been it. I don't care. It is what it is. I'm just here to do things that I love on the vehicles that I enjoy. And I have a toxic relationship with second-gen Cummins. But hey, title in hand, 6-speed manual. I don't know. There's some things that I value more than others. That's okay. But yeah, I mean, dude, that's pretty fucking cool. Wheels, gone. Probably repaint it over time, but again, exterior issues aren't my main concern right now. So yeah, I think the next thing is the steering linkages. I don't know if you can hear me over the sound of this guy. We're gonna close this. That ain't going nowhere. Well, I'll hop in the cab here. And you can probably hear how quiet that is. I don't know if I can set you up right here, but anyways, I like it. It's got CarPlay. At first, I'll be honest, I had crazy buyer's remorse. I was tripping, but I got over it. Drove it from Missouri to Fort Worth. Did the first few things to try to make it safe and reliable. Got the suspension on there, cleared some of that up, brought the height up a little bit next to the steering components and linkages. I did the steering box, that helped. It feels like butter, honestly, it really does. But yeah, there's still some wandering all over the road, so I'm gonna have to address that pretty soon here, because I don't really like the way it feels. And if you know, you know. Can't really set you up anywhere. What about this cup holder? Oh man, that actually worked. That's funny. This might be my new vlog station. But yeah, I appreciate it. First time on YouTube. I'm on Instagram at BSAN_24V. I'm just tired of like trying to keep up with that flashy lifestyle shit. That's not really who I am. I just wanted to do more of I'm a human being. I like diesel trucks. This is my thing. I'm just gonna build them as I go, do what I can, how I can. I enjoy it, and do more of like a vlog documentary style, not really like, let me take this corner of my truck and that corner. And it's nothing fancy, dude. It's a $12,000 truck. Probably overpaid for it. No, I overpaid for it. But hell, it beats having a payment and owing a bank. So I appreciate everybody who stayed this long. We'll really get into this truck, and I'll probably do a short on these gauges here. But yeah, I'm sure these videos will get better too. So if you're still here, thank you. I'm looking forward to doing this more often. This is new to me, new for me. So but yeah, thanks guys.